grid gets cleared. Upper left-hand part of your screen's that red light. It's going to go on. When it goes off, it's time for these guys to go to work. Good launch by the front row. Sean Dylan Kelly.
Yeah, it's a great start. Great start for Sean Dylan Kelly, and he's just got to hope that somebody kind of gets in the way of Escalante. It's not going to happen. Escalante's going to slot into second or maybe third. Aguilar gets in there. Brandon Posh gets patched back to fourth. Looks like Minster in fifth. Lucas Silva with a great start right there on the back end of these lead guys.
So it's Sean Dylan Kelly, M4X Star Suzuki, number 40. And then right behind him is Jason Aguilar with a great start on that Riders Law Aguilar Racing Yamaha, number 96. So Aguilar's the blue and white bike.
He's going to try to lead, Greg. He's going to try to draft by. Now Escalante is going to get the double draft back there as well.
Aguilar to the front, down into turn number 5. Who's going to be a demon on the brakes? Sean Dylan Kelly goes up the inside and takes it again.
Turns it right back underneath him, and Jason's going to get pushed to the side. Look at the 3 wide going into turn 6, Greg. Brandon Posh on the very inside. Escalante slides through underneath Aguilar.
Wow, Aguilar was out there in no man's land in that corner, but it's relegated to third spot. Here comes Richie Escalante, the 54. Second bike in the screen on the Honos Kawasaki.
And look at Brandon. He doesn't want to let those first 2 guys get away, so he shoves Aguilar out of the way. So Jason getting a little beat up these last 3 corners, just having a little problem with track position. When you're getting shoved around and moved around, you're entering corners in different spots, and the best time to strike on somebody is right after they've been passed. So those first 3 guys all struck at Jason at the same time. So Escalante is now up into second, like you say, and the 3 guys that were up front yesterday, 4 guys that were up front yesterday are all right there again.
Wow, Aguilar tried to make some type of a move, and that was just a too much corner speed, like a little straightaway speed there, and that got him a gap. So Minster having a good run at it, and here,
look at these 2 guys. Yeah, look at these 2 guys.
Where are you going, Richie? Yeah. Around the outside, doesn't work.
That's going to play into Aguilar's favor. This is where he's going to be able to pay these guys back. He's going to get a triple draft down this front straightaway.
So close to the wall comes the M4X Star Suzuki. Escalante kind of hung out there in the middle of the track on the binders into turn number 1. Oh. Brandon Posh looks like he's got inside position, and there goes Aguilar.
And Escalante now goes past Aguilar. Brandon moves over to the left. And Escalante even further over to the right of our screen now.
That Kawasaki of Escalante, now he moves into second spot. He grabbed a handful of brakes initially, snapped the rear end around, but no drama.
To make a big error like that makes it a lot harder now.
Posh dives up the inside, tries to take over second. They're side by side. Posh trying to get a drive and match Escalante.
And he does it. He gets past him. But as I was saying, Greg, Benjamin Smith is going to be off that lead group now, and it's going to be really hard for him to catch back up. SDK and Brandon got to be careful not to mix up too much, especially in corners, because you're just going to let this 54 just walk away with it.
The next day, same setup, not many changes to the motorcycle, and Richie looks a lot cleaner and a lot smoother.
He does, but so do the 2 guys. Look at this move. What a move by SDK. Great move by SDK to just kind of slide up underneath. And look at Brandon now trying to take advantage of the same thing. He's going to pull up along the outside of Escalante. Escalante's going to get the draft. Nope. I was hoping that Brandon was going to go by there, but Escalante is in the draft of SDK, which is going to help him there. And look at SDK closes that line off on the entry and makes it really hard. Doesn't give Escalante any room to go by. And you saw that thing light up as well as it did, and it made the pass look really easy in a very difficult place to do it. Brandon should get the double draft. Now Escalante pulls out of it as they come up the front straightaway.
New leader Escalante. Posh trying to sniff that draft. Does he have anything in the Yamaha R6? They fan out into turn 1. SDK looks like he's good on the brakes. Escalante's kind of hung out wide, and SDK again to the lead. Wow.
Oh yeah, he's gonna have another go. He's gonna pull out to the left side there, and we're gonna try to go 3 wide. Now let's see if SDK pulls it back and goes back up underneath him once Escalante gets on the brakes. Nope, they're both running it in there deep, yes. So this is kind of SDK's plan today. Let's rough things up a little bit in the sense that let's not just make it easy for this guy to walk away, and you can see it's exactly what they're doing.
There goes SDK back around again. Boy, there are elbows being thrown here figuratively right now by Sean Dylan Kelly. He is not letting Richie Escalante have any breathing room.
Not letting him have his own way, is he?
No, it's just been so impressive. As Escalante is going hard on the front end, he makes it stick, and you can see Sean Dylan Kelly tries to go back around the outside. That's not where SDK likes to do it. Oh, man.
I tell you, Brandon's probably loving this view right now, just watching these guys beat up on each other a little bit.
Yeah, but this one still's going on. Sean Dylan Kelly on the brakes.
So you think, Greg, what do you think? You think it's going to be chicane possibly for Brandon?
I mean, to me, that's where I'd have to do it, and you got to try to park it.
He's got through the carousel. Look at this.
He thinks he's on a Moto3 bike again.
I can't tell you guys.
Around the outside of that carousel? Come on, Posh!
Wow, you got a lot of trust in the guy next to you, but now he's put himself in that spot, but not quite. He just couldn't quite get there, could he?
No, and Sean Dillon Kelly did a masterful job of taking up all the real estate on the inside. And SDK didn't look like he had the monster drive out of there. Almost looked like he tried to park him.
He was trying to get out of there, though, in that first gear.
He got his first double a month ago here. As he comes up to the top of the hill, the checkered flag flies for Richie Escalante, his second race win of the weekend and fourth in Supersport in a row. And the battle for second place. Oh, and it looks like Sean Dillon Kelly gets second. Brandon Posh will get third. That margin, 0.044 of a second. Now, the final results, Jason, in terms of margin of victory, may not show how many different lead changes we had, but it was exciting as Escalante, Sean Dillon Kelly, and Brandon Posh will be on the podium. Aguilar, 11 seconds back. I think Jason's going to be happy with that.
He'll take something from that today for sure and realize those guys were just there in front of him. And you look back through the field here, but I think that Jason was just off the back of those guys enough where he couldn't quite catch them. But he's had some struggles here the last 3 weeks ago when we were here for our round one, and he had a couple yesterday or over the course of the weekend. And so he's chipping away back at it. We know he can be a front runner in this class.